Hey everyone, this is Dan coming at you from Trends Furniture. I was wanting to talk to you about a new Tip Tuesday. So on dining tables specifically, tables and chairs, I have noticed that I'll build one, I'll make it nice and tight, I'll crank them down, snug up all the bolts, and then in a couple of weeks it's loose again. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I attribute it to kind of the wood expanding, contracting from getting cold and warming up and that kind of stuff. And so it's important to go back from time to time and tighten up those loose nuts and bolts so that things don't get worse. On dining tables, my experience has been a couple weeks, maybe a month later, going back and tightening everything up. For kind of an initial, and then after that, usually maybe every 6 months to a year or so, or of course if you notice it getting loose, if you're sitting in your chair and it's wobbling a little bit, pay attention to that. Obviously you don't want to lean back on the chair and snap a leg or something and fall and bust on your butt, and while it may be hilarious to others, it's probably not to you. So to prevent that, keep them nice and snug. I'll give you a quick show you how a lot of chairs are done these days. I flip it upside down. You might want to put a towel or something down so that you don't scratch it. This one's padded, but usually there's about 2 bolts per leg on the back. Lots of times there's at least 2 on the corners, and then usually there's 1 to 3 somewhere on this back panel as well. And just give it a nice decent tightness on there. Of course, don't get a huge breaker bar, and don't over tighten it, but you want it snug, of course. So and then the legs on the inside of the table, you typically have about 2 nuts or bolts on there as well. Of course, each model is going to be a little bit different, but that's the key that you want to watch for. I do see this somewhat with occasional tables like coffee and end tables and stuff. Those are the majority of what I see, but of course it might happen with any wood products these days. So give it a little bit of snug and should last you for a lot more years. So that's my Tip Tuesday. Leave a comment, leave questions, and come on in, take a look at our showroom, Trends Furniture. What's our website? trendsfurniturewyoming.com, or our showroom, 408 South Douglas Highway. Thanks.